My name's Scott Schell. I'm here at EVO. I'm an AMGA certified ski mountaineering guide, an ARI Avalanche instructor, and the education coordinator for the Friends of the Northwest Avalanche Center. Let's talk a little bit about Avalanche Probes. First off, the Avalanche Probe is oftentimes the piece of equipment that people tend to forget in the avalanche safety group. It's important to understand that in order for you to reduce burial time down to a reasonable level, you need all three components of the safety kit: beacon, shovel, and a probe. It's important that you choose a probe that's dedicated to avalanche rescue, meaning it's not a set of ski poles that can go together. The main reason there is time. It takes way too long to put together a set of ski poles. Dedicated probes are made to put together in seconds. Length is something that you'll notice there's lots of different lengths out there. I recommend a probe between 2.5 meters and 3 meters in length. Longer probes tend to be more durable because they're made of a heavy gauge material. Also, you can spread your hands out a little bit wider on a longer probe, and it's less chance that you'll actually break the probe. Next thing to consider is the material. You'll see that there's carbon probes and that there's aluminum probes. Carbon tends to be a little bit lighter, but it's also a lot more expensive. At that point, I just choose the probe that your budget allows. Another big difference with probes is how they actually go together. The mechanism to take the slack out of the cable and make the probe into a rigid unit. The other thing that a lot of probes have that's a really nice feature is the graduated markings on the probe. This is great for measuring snow depth if you're doing any sort of avalanche pit work. Having the avalanche gear is only part of the equation. Knowing how to use it is the other part. I'd recommend that you take an avalanche course and get familiar with your gear on that avalanche course from a local provider.